Yo, what's up, you guys? Today I want to share with you what Neville Goddard considers to be one of the greatest revelations of all time. That he promises if you start doing this now, it'll give you a healthy and radiant future. So if you're kind of floating around and feeling purposeless in life, not knowing what to do, then yo, this will definitely change things. Let's do this. In his lecture called Sound Investments, Neville talks about the time when one Sunday morning, his wife woke up from a really deep sleep. And as she was waking up, she heard this very distinct voice speaking to her with great authority. And the voice said these words: "You must stop spending your thoughts, your time, and your money. Everything in life must be an investment." And when she heard that, she wrote it down right away and went straight to the dictionary to look up the two important words in the sentence: spending and investing. The word spending means to waste, to squander, to lay out without return. And to invest means to lay out for a purpose for which a profit is expected. So Neville started to analyze the sentence. You must stop spending your thoughts, your time, and your money, for everything in life must be an investment. And as he dwelt upon it, he saw where everything is now. That this psychological now, the state in which we find ourselves now, doesn't recede into the past. Rather, it advances into the future. In other words, what you do now, folks, listen, really matters. It really matters. Thought, Neville says, is a coin of heaven. It's the money of heaven. And so the thoughts you're entertaining right now, the thoughts you consent to, guess what? Must be made manifest, because everything proceeds out of your own consciousness. Look at it like this. Every moment you have, you're either spending or you're investing. Every moment. And if that's the case, yo, you'll want to be more conscious, be more aware, because all of our time is so precious, you guys. It really is. All of it, and not just certain parts of the day. For instance, Neville gives an example of how a religious person can invest on a Sunday morning, where they feel so uplifted during the service through the hymns, the music, the message from the pulpit, etc. And so for the moment, they're investing, right? But then the rest of the week, they're spending. Or what about the person who says they're always praying in the morning, doing their meditation, saying their affirmations, but then still complain that things aren't working out for them? So what's up with that? And my response is, yeah, they're thinking positively for like 20 to 30 minutes at the start of their day, which is good, don't get me wrong. But the rest of the day, they're freaking negative all the time in their head, which then spends more than what they've invested. Is this making sense? Now, imagine what life would be like if you devoted every single moment of time to positive thinking, to constructive thinking, not accepting anything you hear that doesn't contribute to the fulfillment of your desire, no matter what it is. Even if what you hear is considered to be a quote-unquote fact among experts. It's like the time when I was really sick several years ago, diagnosed with a chronic digestive disease. Shoot, people in the medical field told me that I'd have it the rest of my life, and that I just have to learn how to manage it. And when I heard that, I was like, screw that, dude, I don't want to live like this forever. And so, I didn't agree to it. Did you get that? I didn't agree to what I'd heard. That was a game changer. And instead, I invested in what I wanted to hear. Not in what I heard, but in what I wanted to hear, that I was healed. See the difference? And many of you know my story. It's already been 15 years and I'm still healed, thankfully. I mean, imagine if I had listened to them, the so-called experts. It would have been a different story. That's why Neville says that all things when they're accepted, not all things when they're heard, but all things you give consent to, you accept as true. You either spend by acceptance or you invest, depending on the nature of the state accepted. Alright, real talk. Let me ask you, after knowing all this, what are you gonna do from now on? Okay? Will you be spending, wasting your thoughts, time, and money? Or will you be investing those things? Because you have a choice, right? You're free. No one's gonna force you to do anything. You can choose to invest in what you want, or you can spend and accept what you don't want. The choice is yours. And once you make your choice, whatever it is, remember, it's gonna move forward and embody itself as a condition, as a circumstance of your life. So all your nows, all your reactions to what you're hearing and saying and seeing are creating your tomorrow. Simple as that. So ask yourself, what would it be like if I am now the person I want to be? How would you see the world in this moment? And then capture that mood. Capture that mood. Invest in that feeling and live from it. Live in the end. And then here's what's going to happen. Neville says that when you live in that assumption, where you tune in and only listen for the good report. Reason may deny it, your senses may deny it, but as long as you occupy that end, your investments will have a return where they'll externalize themselves in your environment and you will get what you believe. Yeah. Alrighty guys, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and the bell right next to it to be notified of my next video. I pump these out every single week so you don't want to miss them. If you're listening via podcast, I'd really appreciate a review. It gets more people to discover my work and of course help spread this message. And yo, don't forget to register for my free online training that'll seriously help you to start manifesting the life you really want right now. So check it out. The link's in the description. Like I always say, more's coming. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.